everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla Rose and this is my channel. So I know that my singing advice video continues to gain traction. Since I feel like I'm gaining quite a few subscribers from that video, a lot of you might be more interested in singing stuff. So one of the things you might be interested in seeing is how exactly I choose to warm up and the difference between when I don't warm up versus when I do. There's some singers who choose not to warm up, but the more I get into singing, the more I realize the value in it. Also, to show you that it's okay to not be perfect at the warm-ups, because I know for a fact that I do some of the warm-ups just so completely wrong. My last singing video was like 3 weeks ago, and that's pretty much the last time I sang, the last time I did any warm-up. Here's the before video after not singing for several weeks and not doing any warm-ups. Yeah, it's been a long night and the mirror's telling me to go home. But it's been a long time since I felt this good on my own. A lot of years went by with my hands tied up in your ropes. Forever and ever, no more. The midnight sky is the road I'm taking. Head high up in the clouds. I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone, no, no. I don't need to be loved by you. Fire in my lungs, can't fight the devil on my tongue, oh no. I don't need to be loved by you. See my lips on her mouth, everybody's talking now, baby. Ooh, you know it's true. That I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone, oh no. I don't need to be loved by you. Oh god. What I like to do before I start any of these is just to kind of stretch yourself out. I tend to have a really tight neck. Like, I don't know, I think I just have a really thick neck. Stretching, oh, stretching feels really good. Don't like tense up or be tense. Just focus on really relaxing. Don't raise your shoulders while you're doing it because that's not going to stretch anything. Make sure you're keeping your shoulders pressed down. You can also like stretch out your stomach, do one of those yoga moves where you go like that. I think that's more for like your back. I don't know where the logic is in that one. One that I really like to do is just yawn several times because it opens up the throat. You don't even have to yawn either. It doesn't need to be a full-on yawn. You just do the same motion as if you were doing a yawn. Practice breathing through your diaphragm at this point too, instead of breathing with your chest. Instead of breathing like this, you want to breathe through your diaphragm, which is located down here. If you're not used to doing that, it might hurt because you're like stretching out something that's not used to being stretched out, because usually we don't focus on breathing through our diaphragm. Going off of the more gentler warm-ups, it's like a warm-up before your warm-up. You want to do the lip rolls, but don't do anything fancy. Don't go on scales. Don't try to go as high as you go while you do this. Do whatever wants to come out naturally. What you want to add on to that is, you know, moving your neck around. A lot of the time when you're warming up for singing, it's gonna look silly, but you just got to get over the fact of what you look like. Also, I recommend if you're gonna talk leading up to singing or anything like that, be gentler on your voice. I wouldn't say don't talk at all, especially if you can't help it. I've heard different vocal coaches talk about putting it in that higher register. Like when Ariana Grande does the Cat Valentine voice, you have to go really high up here. It's just gentler on your vocal cords when it comes out like this. Be more gentle on your voice and be more mindful. I'm gonna do this standing up. I don't really want to move my camera around too much, so pretend I'm standing up. I also learned this from Eric. All my sources will be linked down in the description. But my favorite thing to do is just kind of drop my whole body while doing a lip roll from low to high. It's gonna look like this from your bottom portion. I don't look silly, but it's okay. Singing is a whole body thing, so it's nice when you can engage your body so it's not focused on being tense. This is another good one I totally forgot about. But you raise your shoulders like really, really high. really, really high up as far as it'll go, and then just drop them down. Those are my favorite pre-warm-ups to do before I actually start. Mainly, I just watch Jacob's Vocal Academy. I'm gonna do the 10-minute vocal warm-up. When you're actually doing the warm-ups, be sure you have good posture. It gives the air more room to come up and come out, and you just project a lot more. Then crisscross applesauce, your arms out and on your legs, and like push your shoulders down and back.
Match my M&Ms.
Mommy made me mash my M&M. This one, when you're going up higher, I really try to focus on lifting my soft palate off part on the roof of your mouth, like way in the back. If you go higher and you're focused on going higher, it just puts more strain on your voice because then you're anticipating high notes. As I go higher, I focus on going out. I really try to focus on opening everything up because you want more room for your voice to come out, keeping your jaw loose instead of Mommy made me mash my M&M. Keep everything open, try focusing on your soft palate, raising that up, and focus on projecting outwards instead of up. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Hope that makes any sense. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. I have a very hard time transitioning from chest voice to head voice, vice versa. I either stay in head voice for way too long or I transition to head voice way too quickly. As always, if anyone who actually knows what they're doing has any advice for everyone, please comment down below. We love a good ad. Find that you're struggling to get a little bit higher, try relaxing everything. Maybe you're getting a little bit too tense. Don't be too hard on yourself if you can't get quite high. This is just a warm-up. The point of this is to warm up your vocals and not damage them. So if you find that something is too high for you or not quite in your range, it's okay to stop and let the scales keep going and then just wait for it to come back down to a comfortable level for you to jump in. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. That one's always been super hard for me. Oh, my voice kind of cracks while I'm doing it. It's like goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Like it's always like that for me. I don't like that one too much as a warm-up just because it frustrates me and I don't know if I'm doing it right. I'd recommend wearing headphones, or if you're listening to it from a phone, just putting it up next to your ear like I've been doing. It helps you hear the notes a little bit better. There's also another warm-up that I really like doing. It's called Sirens on different vowels. I'll start on A and end in O just because it's more natural. Or E. E. I'm just relaxing my jaw and opening it a little bit more sometimes on certain notes just so I have more room in my mouth to complete the sound that I'm trying to make. Because if I try to keep my mouth like that the whole time on, say, an A, like as you go higher, it might be more helpful to drop your jaw just a little bit more, give yourself more space. Another good thing to do is scales. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Those are all the warm-ups that I really enjoy doing. Here's the after I did my vocal warm-ups. Yeah, it's been a long night, and Amir's telling me to go home. But it's been a long time since I felt this good on my own. A lot of years went by, my hands tied up in your ropes, forever and ever more. The midnight sky's the road I'm taking, head high up in the clouds. I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone, oh no. I don't need to be loved by you. Fire in my lungs, can't fight the hopefully this video helped you all even the slightest little tiny bit. Please let me know down in the comments if there's a specific video you would enjoy seeing from me as someone who doesn't take lessons. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I will try to be more mindful of doing more singing videos. I might do a video just answering specific questions that you put down in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!